Oh my god, you need to watch it because it's an... There's no words because I'm so excited about it. Hey Gems, it is April favorites time, and I apologize that I did not do one for March, but as most of you guys know, I was in the hospital and I just didn't really feel good, so I didn't really wear any makeup throughout the month of March, and I also didn't get a lot of new stuff. Well, that has changed. If you guys have seen my Ulta haul, you guys will know that I've been picking up a bunch of stuff lately, so I am here to show you guys what I've been loving for the month of April and a little bit of March. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is this little guy, and you're probably wondering, what the hell is that? This is actually a wireless charger for my cell phone. I showed you guys this in a haul, and at first I was like, I didn't know how to use it. Well, I found out, and I absolutely love this. For some reason, I go through chargers like water. They're always breaking. They never charge my phone after a few months. I don't know what it is. So I finally just went ahead and picked up a wireless one. I got this on Amazon for right around $14. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. It came with a USB cord, and you just have to plug it into a wall mount. It did not come with a wall mount, but I had extras. So literally all you do is you take your phone and boom, pop it on there and it charges. You have to make sure that your phone is compatible with a wireless charger. The only downside I'll say of this is that obviously you cannot use your phone while it's charging, but I always charge my phone at night anyway, right before I go to sleep, so this has been awesome. The second gadget I've been loving this month, I can't actually show you because I'm using it. It is my new camera. I got the Canon T5i a couple of weeks ago, and I've just been so in love with it. I can't tell you how much I love this camera. I hope you guys have been able to see a difference in the quality of my videos. I have really noticed it when I've been editing them, and it is a very big investment, but if you're a YouTuber or a photographer, you like photography, definitely you want to invest in a good camera. And the camera I had before was a little Fujifilm, and it worked really, really well. I've had it for about 5.5 years, and it just started kind of dying on me, so I finally bit the bullet and made the investment into a new camera, and I just can't tell you how much I've been loving it. And I hope you guys have been liking it too, because I really have been noticing a difference in it lately. And my favorite movie of the month, woohoo, is Mockingjay Part 2. This came out on DVD a little while ago, and I got the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD Trio, and this is the limited edition with over 5 hours of extras. I love the Hunger Games. I've read all the books. I now own all the movies, and I love them. Some people have, you know, really mixed reviews on those movies and or the books, but I personally really enjoyed them, and now I have the full set. If you guys have not seen it, go and get it. My favorite YouTuber of the month is Bella Bambina XX. I know I have mentioned her on my channel before, but I absolutely love her, and I've been watching so many of her videos lately. I just can't get enough of her. Her name is Amy. She's from the UK, and she makes incredible beauty videos. I'll leave a link to her as well in the description box. Pretty much I'm just going to check the description box because I'm going to put everything in there that I talk about. But I absolutely adore her. She's so funny and cute, and she makes great videos. Just go ahead and check her out. Tell her I sent you. Show her some love as always whenever I mention a YouTuber on my channel. She's just awesome. I really love her. Oh my goodness. For some reason, I've been really getting back into Boys Like Girls. I used to be obsessed with them when they first came out, but I haven't listened to them for a while, and one day I was just kind of flipping through the songs on my phone, and I found one of their songs, and I've just been listening to them nonstop. Another one is a band called Sublime with Rome, and that's not their full name, it's Sublime with the band Rome, and their song Sirens. Oh my god, I can't get enough of it. I've literally been listening to it on repeat for about 3 days now. Oh, I love it. I am very big into like emo, screamo, alternative music. That is just my style, and it's just everything that I want and more. For Netflix favorites, I'm pretty sure this and every other person on Netflix, especially if you grew up in the 90s, you'll know what I'm about to say. Definitely Fuller House. Oh my god, I can't wait for season 2 already. I already finished season 1. They have signed on for another season. I hope they sign on for 10,000 more seasons because I absolutely love it. I grew up in the 90s and that was just what I watched every single day of pretty much my childhood. And if you guys have Netflix and you haven't checked it out but you like the original Full House, oh my god, you need to watch it because it's there's no words because I'm so excited about it. And then another one that I grew up watching and for some reason I just started watching it again is Roseanne. I love that show, and they have a collection on Netflix that has a bunch of the episodes in there, and I love Roseanne. Some people don't like it, some people love it. It's just something that I, again, grew up watching. But I'm also now looking for a new series to start on Netflix. So in the comments below, I want you guys to let me know what your favorite TV shows on Netflix are. And I will definitely go ahead and maybe check some of them out. And let me know just like what you guys love on Netflix. Because whether it's movies or TV shows or whatever. So please share with me in the comments what you guys have been loving or, you know, what I should be checking out. Now the next thing I've actually never shared on my channel, it is an app. I am not sponsored, don't get don't get all worried and get your panties in a bunch, but it is just an app that I've been loving on my phone, and it is Yahtzee. I've loved playing Yahtzee for years since I was a kid, and this is what it looks like on my phone. So you can go ahead and like play a bunch of different people, and I just love it. Yahtzee is awesome, and it's called Yahtzee with Buddies. So if you guys want to play Yahtzee with me, go ahead and check the link below. It's available in the App Store and on Google. And again, I'm not sponsored, nothing at all. I just love the app and I love playing Yahtzee. So if you guys want to come play Yahtzee with me, come over and check it out. Okay guys, let's move into my makeup favorites, which, you know, is my favorite of watching favorite videos kind of thing. Yeah. I just went to dinner and I'm super hyper now. And the first thing I'm going to talk to you guys about and share are some brushes. These are both, again, Real Techniques because you guys know my love and wonder of Real Techniques. And I love these brushes, but I haven't been using them for months and months and months. And I just recently started using them again. The first one is the Real Techniques brush. They do sell this individually, so if you guys want to go ahead and pick it up, I think it's right around like $8 to $10. I have been using this for my foundation. I love the way it applies, and I'm going to show you guys the foundation I've been using with it in a second. But I love it. It is dirty because I need to wash my makeup brushes, but I just did my makeup this morning. So I'll put a link to it in the description. You guys can go ahead and check it out. Love it. The next brush I have been using is the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contour Brush. I have not been using it for contour. I have actually been using it to blend in my concealer. And for some reason, this just blends my concealer like a flipping dream. This comes in a trio, so you get 3 brushes, and they do not sell this one individually, but they do sell it in the set, which is right around, I think, $19 or $20. But this is an incredible brush. I love the way it applies my concealer. It goes on flawlessly. It's not packed too much with the bristles, so it really just kind of blends it in and blurs it out and makes it look flawless. So these two have definitely been my go-to brushes for at least the last probably 4 weeks to 5 weeks. Love these guys. On to foundations, I have 2 favorites. The first one is one I just showed you guys in a haul that I did, and this is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. I am in the color 810, which is Classic Ivory. Love that it comes with a pump. That's probably my favorite thing about this foundation. But it is beautiful. It is medium to full coverage, and I really like the way it applies. It stays on my face really well. It combats the oiliness in my skin, so it does have, I'd say, a satin to matte finish. If you want it to be completely matte, I would definitely set it with a powder, but I really have been enjoying this since I got it. And then the other one is an oldie but a goodie. I have pulled out my L'Oreal True Match. I just adore this stuff. It's what I have on today as my foundation, and I just kind of tucked this away. I recently pulled this back out of my collection, and I forgot how much I loved this foundation. If you guys have been around my channel for a long time, you'll know that this was like my go-to holy grail foundation for probably almost a year. This is in the color Nude Beige, which is W3, and I'm kind of in between a W2 and a W3 at the moment, but I love it. Again, it is a medium to full coverage foundation, and they have so many colors in this range. It's incredible. Also, if you have dry skin, they have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, which is a little bit more luminous. This is a little bit more satin to matte finish. Again, if you want it to be completely matte, I would set it with a powder, but incredible foundation. Speaking of powders, the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. Oh, where has this been all my life? Oh my gosh, I've seen so many YouTubers talk about this, and I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, I'll try it one of these days. Why have I not tried this before now? Oh my god. It is just a banana setting powder, but it is incredibly soft. I mean, it's got really nice pigmentation. So, I mean, you guys probably aren't even gonna see that, but it literally just blurs out everything, makes it super nice, sets your concealer, which is what I mostly have been using it for, is to set my concealer, especially on my under eyes. And then when I'm done with my entire makeup, I will go ahead and put a little bit on my entire face just with a really big fluffy brush, and it's awesome. It's mineral based. This is in the banana shade, and it's just awesome. NYX Banana Powder. You need it in your life. The next one is another product that you guys recently saw on my Ulta haul. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And oh my gosh, YouTube made me buy this. Specifically, Jaclyn Hill made me buy this because she was talking about it, I think, in her March favorites. And she was like, oh my gosh, everybody needs this bronzer in their life. And I'm like, okay, you know, if Jaclyn Hill says you need it, you need it. Just point blank, you need it. So I got it. And I absolutely love it. She was talking about the scent of it, and I'm like, what? A bronzer has a scent? But this just smells like a day at the beach with a pina colada in your hand, your toes in the sand, and you're looking out at the ocean, and life is just grand, and Margaritaville is playing on the background. Seriously, that is what this little guy is. The packaging of it is absolutely gorgeous. Packaging on this, guys, is absolutely beautiful. I also love that Jaclyn Hill, you know, when she does her favorites, you know, she doesn't just do high-end. She does mostly high-end, but I love it when she mentions drugstore makeup, because Physicians Formula isn't really something that I would absolutely like run out to get normally, because it is a little bit higher on the price range than most drugstore makeup. But Physicians Formula was buy one get one 50% off recently on Ulta, so that's why I got it. But I've absolutely been loving it, and I'll give you guys a little swatchy swatch because it's very pretty. There is the swatch right there, guys. So it is a very, very light bronzer, so it's gonna work perfectly for very pale skin girls. And it smells nice, the packaging is beautiful, and it works really, really well. And you get a buttload of product. I think this is awesome because you get 11 grams of product in there as well, and I think that's a great deal, especially when you can find it buy one, get one 50% off. It does make it a little bit easier on the pocketbook or the wallet to go ahead and pick this up. Next makeup item that I've been loving recently, I pulled out of my collection again, and this is the Wet n Wild Single Shadow in Burlee. I love this stuff. It looks like this. And as you guys can see, I've hit major pan on this. I love using this shadow because it's just amazing. What I normally use it for is to highlight my brow bone, and after I go ahead and put on my eye primer, I go ahead and set it with this because this will make it easier to blend in other shadows. And it's just a great little single eyeshadow. They're like 99 cents or $1.99. I have a backup because my store is always sold out of this because I've already hit pan on it and I've been using it every single time I've done my makeup for the last month. Next is a concealer. I showed this to you in my Ulta haul as well, and this is the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter. I'm in the color 240, which is Fair Light. I've been really enjoying this. There is 0.23 fluid ounces of product in this, and it just says, you know, conceal signs of fatigue, highlight and illuminate eye area, soft precision brush for delicate under the eyes, camouflage, you know, everything like that. And there is a little brush tip to this, which I really have been liking. I think honestly though, I'm going to be going through this a lot quicker than my normal concealers because of the brush. And because it's a squeezy tube, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to get all the product out of it as opposed to like a little doe foot. But so far, I've really been liking this. Next is a lip liner. I have this on today, and this is the NYX Retractable Lip Liner Waterproof in the color Hot Pink. I have been, you guys know, normally I am a red lip girl, but in the spring and the summer, I like to brighten things up with a really nice hot pink lip. And these lip liners are incredible. I like the retractable ones more than I like the pencil ones that you have to sharpen, but the pigmentation is insane. You could wear this just on its own and it'd be beautiful. But that is what it looks like right there. It is pretty matte, which most lip liners are matte, but it stays on great. If my lipstick wears off, this is still in place, looking great, so I can wear it throughout the entire day. Don't have to touch up or anything, which I think is great, because the last thing you want to do, you know, when you're trying to go out and do things with your friends or your family or it's date night, you don't want your lipstick getting everywhere. And that's why I always wear a lip liner when I wear really bright lips, because that way it kind of keeps it in place, and even if the lipstick fades, the liner is still going to be there for you in the end. So it's kind of like your backup, fail safe, whatever you want to call it. It's awesome. Lastly is skincare. I don't share a lot of skincare on my channel, but I have two right here that I've absolutely been loving. And the first one is the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. The reason I have been loving this so much is because about a week or two ago, I had the worst skin problem I have ever had. Normally I have very oily skin, but for some reason, I don't know if I had a reaction to a cleanser I was using, or if I had a reaction to some medication that I was on, an antibiotic that I was on for like 3 weeks. But then I had been off of it for about 3 weeks, and I don't know. Anywho, I normally have oily skin, and for some reason I had the worst dryness on my face from about right where my glasses hit all the way down to my neck. And my skin just went bananas. It looked like I had hives. I was so red and splotchy all over my jawline and on my chin and on my cheeks. I don't know what the hell happened, but I was trying to get into my dermatologist, and I can't get in until end of June. So I was trying a couple different things. Nothing was really working. And then I looked up online that if you have eczema, which I do, and I'm thinking that that's what it was, they said argan oil is a really great treatment for it. Oh my God, this has been my saving grace. My face is all better. It is nice and smooth again. Thank God for argan oil, because this, I don't know what I would have done without this. The last thing I have to share with you guys, I was using this before my breakout of my eczema, and I have used it since it finally kind of calmed down. So I knew it wasn't this. But this is the Olay Fresh Effects Clear Skin Swirled Mattifier Cream. This is basically a moisturizer and a primer, which is a mattifying primer in one. You get 40 milliliters, which is 1.35 fluid ounces, and it has a pump, which I love. I think everything that is, you know, a liquid should come with a pump when it comes to makeup, because it just makes it so much easier. But one pump of this will do my whole face, which I really like, so I know that this is going to last me much longer than a lot of other primers that I've tried. So anyway, guys, that is it for my April favorites. Again, I apologize I did not do a March, but I will try my best to continue doing monthly favorites throughout the year. And if you guys enjoyed this, please give me a good old thumbs up. Swatch hands. Don't forget to hit that little red button below to become a member of my Gems family by hitting that subscribe button. Also in the comments, please let me know what your guys' favorites have been this month. As I said, let me know about some new Netflix shows that I need to be checking out too. So that is pretty much it. Don't forget to check out the description box for all the products that I've mentioned, as well as all my social media sites. Come and follow me, say hi. I'm very active on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, so please come and say hi to me and join the family. Also check the description box for a playlist of my previous favorites, as well as a bunch of other videos I think you guys would enjoy. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!